Hey guys, I'm back with another video. Kog'Maw Jungle. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Kog'Maw Jungle isn't a real thing. Kog'Maw Jungle is horrible. Kog'Maw Jungle made me rage and made me report you and made me toxic. I know. And just to clear the air, it's actually fairly decent in my opinion. I feel like it's very enjoyable to play and I really do enjoy it. Um, Now, reporting someone for choosing Kog'Maw Jungle, I don't think is going to go very far, but if it makes you happy, then by all means, go with that report. Now, I do not recommend Kog'Maw in ranked, not because of any of those things I just said, but because a lot of times ranked games are lost from champion selection, and just to keep the morale up, then I think you should not do it unless you're okay with losing. That's a different topic for a different video, but Kog'Maw should probably be your fun champion in normals, I would suggest. Now, with that being said, going right into the guide, I like attack speed for your reds and quins. It allows you to cap your attack speed with your fifth item. So your last item can change depending on what you need. If you need to break CC, if you need to avoid burst damage, if you need more sustain, if you need more damage, it allows you to play towards your opponent's composition. For your item builds, I like your core item. You want to get Devourer as soon as you can because that is going to be a really awesome item if you can get that all the way maxed out for when you're attacking really fast. You want to get Blade of the Ring King for your second item because then you're going to be able to burn down those dragons and even Baron very quickly. It's a very solid item for your build. And then your third and fourth item, you're going to get attack speed boots and you're going to get Hurricane. Not in any particular order, whatever you feel like you need, but those are your core build items that will allow you to do lots of AoE damage. And you're going to be able to burn through anyone, any tank, any squishy. You're going to do a lot of damage. Kog'Maw's biggest weakness is going to be Yasuo. Yasuo is going to really hurt you. And or people that are going to burst you down or hard lock you in, which might change your build order depending on who you're playing. But that's your core build. After that, you want to build a Rage Blade maybe, or you can get any attack speed to finish off, or if you need more defensives, you can get defensives. I personally almost always get Rage Blade for my fifth item because I like to max out my attack speed, and I figure if I can get extra AD, extra AP for my scaling, then all the better. And it gives me another on-hit effect, which is awesome for Kog'Maw. Now, for your last item, yeah, you're just going to change depending on where you're going. For masteries, I recommend 8-12 with Bloodlust or Fervor, depending on if you want sustain or damage. So 18 and 12, that's what I would recommend. For early game, just to warn you right now that you're probably going to get counter jungle. I think 70% of the time I've probably been counter jungled at my blue or red buff. So I just stopped doing that. I just warded. If they do it, then I'll come in and kill them when they get low and try to snipe it or get a gank in. But I just ward it and I don't mess with it. I don't take the risk anymore. There's no need for it. I just like to clear out the jungle as fast as I can, get your items built, get your Devourer as fast as you can. And the nice thing is, a lot of times people don't want to take the risk and try to steal your red or blue in the invade. If they can't find you, then they kind of give up, which kind of wastes their invade time a lot. It kind of puts a lot of downtime for them, and it's kind of nice. Then they probably won't invade the second time. Now, for abilities, I usually max out my Q and W. I know that might sound weird, but sometimes I don't even learn my alt or my slow. Sometimes I do. It really varies. But if you max out those two, you're going to get more attack speed quicker, and you're going to have your attack speed steroid more often, and it's not that bad for ganking still. Now again, sometimes I do want the slow, depending on the matchup, and sometimes I want my alt to execute people, but that's going to change depending on the matchup. As weird as that might sound, I kind of have that as a flex, almost like some of my items. I change depending on the need. Um, Now, once you get some of your core build done, like I mentioned, you're going to be doing really a high amount of damage. You're going to be able to burn through a lot of things, and you're going to be able to secure objectives, taking those dragons. You're going to be taking the barons. You're going to be taking towers very easily. Uh, And so you're just going to have that to go off of. Now, the really big challenge about Kog'Maw jungle is that you have to position correctly. Kog'Maw has like virtually no mobility. Uh, I mean, you have your flash, but you can't really move a whole lot, especially after popping your speed steroid. You have large range, which is really nice, but you need to get yourself solidified in a right position and then just crank out the damage and burn them down. Sometimes that's letting them come to you. Sometimes that's having someone bait for you, but you really need to crank out that damage and not sacrifice a lot of damage because you have to reposition a lot. Lastly, you'll have to tweak and mess around with them to find your playstyle with them and try to have as much lane presence as you can. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoy playing Kog'Maw Jungle. If you have any questions or comments, please refer to the comment section below. And if you have any suggestions on the next video, please let me know there as well. Thanks for watching.